Hey guys, welcome to Coding Simplified, and now we'll see that whether a linked list contains even nodes or all nodes, right? So basically we need to give the answer that whether it has even nodes or not, right? So for example, here we have 5 nodes and here we have 6 nodes. So in this case this is not even node, so we'll return false, and in this case it has even nodes because it has 6 nodes, so we'll return true, right? So now how to solve that? So either what we can do, we can basically start from the starting and one by one we'll iterate each node until last, and we'll have a variable like count a variable. So we'll keep on we keep on adding the count one by one. So at the last we have the information that this count has the even or odd, right? So if count is divisible by 2, so we can say it's even node, else it is odd node. But in this case basically we need to iterate till end, right? So we can have a better approach in that what we will do, one by one we'll basically jump temp by 2 positions until temp.next is not null and temp.next is not null. So basically we'll jump temp by 2 position, and at the last if temp.next is null, in this case our linked list has odd nodes, else linked list has even nodes. So like if you start from here, so at the starting temp is pointing to head node. So now we'll jump temp by 2 position here. Again we'll jump temp by 2 position. So now temp can't go ahead. Now temp.next is null. It means we have odd nodes, right? But like in this case what would happen, that this temp will move by 2 position here. Again it will move by 2 position, and now it can't move further because temp.next is null. But temp.next is not null. So in this case it has even nodes, right? So that's all we need to do, and by this way basically what we are doing, that we have the half iterations. In the previous one when we are counting, so in this case one by one we need to traverse till the end. So basically we have big of 1, and here also though we are doing big of on n complexity, but we are doing half iterations, right? Like n by 2 iteration. So that's what the benefit we have in this case, right? So we can have some negative test cases as well. So let's say if our head is null, so in this case we can say that it has even nodes because 0, so we'll say return true, right? And even if it has only single node, so in this case what would happen, that this head of next is null, so we can say it has odd nodes, right? So now let me show you through code that how we are doing this. So here basically I have this linked list, and here I have function if even nodes, and I am passing head node here. So here what it's doing, that it's basically check that if node equals to null, it means return true. That if node equals to null, it means we have even nodes, we have 0 nodes. Otherwise we'll initialize temp equal to node, which is the head node, and we'll initialize and we'll jump by 2 position temp equal to temp.next until temp.next is not null and temp.next is not null, right? So at the last, if temp.next is null, so we can say return false. Why return false? Because we are checking if even nodes. So if temp.next is null, it means we have odd nodes, so that is why we are returning false, else we are returning true, right? So that's all we need to do in this case. So let me show you. So like in this case I have even nodes, so let's see how it works. So here what will happen, that it will jump by 1 position, now jump by 2 position, now it won't jump. So now temp of next is not null, right? So in this case we'll say return true, which is correct, that we have even nodes. Now let's say if we have one less node or we have odd nodes, so in this case what would happen, that you will run again, and here, yeah, so if you see that temp.next is null, so in this case return false, means if that it is not even nodes, it means it has odd nodes, right? And let's say if you have some negative test cases like null, so this would also pass. So it will go here, it will check that node is null, it means return true, right? So that's all guys about this video, and as we have explained, the time complexity of this function is big of n, and we are doing in half iterations. So that's all about this, and if you have any doubts regarding this video, then please write in the comment section and I would explain that. Else if you have liked the video, then please like it and subscribe the channel for more such videos. Thank you.